Hello, my name is Kat, and today I'm going to talk about the October releases I am most looking forward to, and the other books I'm planning to read this month. So October is full of awesome new book releases, and it was kind of difficult, but I narrowed down my top 5, so let's get started with that. So the first book I want to talk about is The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan, and this is coming out on October 7th. This is the 5th and final book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and my personal most anticipated book of the year. I'm not going to talk about the plot at all, because spoilers, but I freaking love this series. It's so strange to think of this series finally being over. Like, it hasn't really sunk in yet, but the end is nigh. I've pre-ordered the book on my Kindle, so I will be reading it literally the moment it's available. And yes, I will be filming a video discussion for this book. Next up is Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick, and this is also coming out on October 7th. This is the Booksplosion Book of the Month pick for October, and I actually already have a copy of this book because this month we're working with Simon & Schuster, and they were kind enough to send me an ARC. Black Ice is about a girl named Britt who is hiking in the wilderness when a blizzard hits, and she's forced to take refuge in this cabin with these two guys who seem perfectly nice at first, but then she learns that they are fugitives and they take her hostage. If she wants to live, she's gonna have to guide them off of the mountain, which isn't so easy because of the wilderness and the blizzard. But then things get even more complicated when Britt starts uncovering evidence of a series of murders, and by doing so, she might just be the killer's next victim. Dun dun dun! How sinister. The live show discussion for this book will take place on November 8th, and we're using the hashtag BlackIceIceBaby on the social medias. So if you Instagram the book or tweet about it, then be sure to use that hashtag so we can find you. Not in a creepy way. I love you. Okay, that's kind of creepy. But yeah, anyways, there's more info in the description if you're interested in participating. Next up is My True Love Gave to Me, which is edited by Stephanie Perkins and out October 14th. Now this isn't a novel, it's actually a collection of 12 holiday-themed short stories. Contributing authors include Stephanie Perkins, Holly Black, Rainbow Rowell, Kirsten White, Gail Foreman, Laini Taylor, and many more. I don't know anything about the plots of any individual stories aside from the fact that they're holiday themed, but I don't really need to with that author lineup. Like, I'm already sold. Also, I've seen some pictures of the actual physical book floating around on the interwebs, and it is freaking beautiful. It's totally Instagram worthy. Like, I cannot wait to get this book in my hands so I can take pictures of it to put on my Instagram. At Katytastic, follow me! And next up is Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater, and that's coming out on October 21st. This is the third book in the Raven Cycle Quartet, and I'm not gonna talk about plot at all because I want to avoid spoiling you, but I loved the Raven Boys, and I think it's just such a unique and cool world and story, and Maggie Stiefvater's writing is beautiful, so of course, I'm gonna be picking this one up. And finally, I have In the Afterlight by Alexandra Bracken, and this is coming out October 28th. This is the third and final book in the Darkest Minds trilogy, and again, I'm not gonna talk about plot because I don't want to spoil you on anything, but I loved the first two books, so naturally, I want to get my hands on this one. And since it is the conclusion to the trilogy, I will most likely be doing a series review discussion once I finish reading it. So those are the top 5 new releases of October that I personally am most looking forward to, and those are also the books at the top of my TBR this month because I want to read all of those pretty much as soon as I get them. But wait, that's not all! Of course, there are other books that I also want to try to get to this month, always with the ambitious TBRs, but hey, that's just how I do. So I didn't end up finishing an audiobook last month. I ended up reading a lot of actual physical books instead. But I have started and do want to finish is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me by Mindy Kaling. I've really just barely started this one, but I already love it. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I just really admire Mindy as a human. I think she's super cool and hilarious, but I am really enjoying listening to her read her own audiobook. Also, I really want to finish this before the end of the month because Amy Poehler, another woman who I really admire and find hilarious, is coming out with her own book. And she also reads her own audiobook, so I want that. But yeah, if either of these sounds cool to you and you maybe want to give one a listen for free, I do have an Audible affiliate link where you can sign up for a free trial, which includes a free audiobook. And you can pick up one of these, or really any audiobook your little heart desires. They have like 150,000 titles available, so you have some options. But yeah, link below if you want to give it a go. Oh god, I'm rhyming, stop. Next up in this overly ambitious TBR are some books that I actually want to reread this month. Since so many of the new releases are sequels, I kind of want to marathon the previous books in those series to get the full impact of the new releases. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have time to reread the Heroes of Olympus, but I do want to try to get through the first 2 books in the Raven Cycle Quartet. I'm not gonna pull them out because that seems like a lot of work and I'm being lazy. The Raven Boys would be a reread for me, but the Dream Thieves I actually have not yet read. So I gotta read this one before Blue Lily Lily Blue anyways, and I might as well read the first one too because this one has a lot of setup and then I can get the full impact of the books. Like I said before, full impact, marathoning. I love it. And also, I want to get through The Darkest Minds and Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I have already finished both of these, but I feel like this is just a great series to marathon. I haven't read The Darkest Minds since it came out. Like, I didn't reread it before Never Fade, and I kinda wish that I had, because I feel like I would have enjoyed this one more if I had more context for it. Not saying I didn't enjoy it, I still loved it, but I like marathoning. I think marathoning, you get maximum enjoyment from series. So I'm gonna reread both of these if I have time. And finally, I have 2 more new releases of October that didn't quite make my top 5, but that I am still really interested in and will most likely be picking up and trying to read this month. First is The Young Elites by Marie Lu, coming out October 7th. This is the first book in a new series that has kind of been described as a very dark X-Men in a fantasy Renaissance world kind of story, so that sounds awesome, and I want it. I loved the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu, so I'm definitely interested in checking out her new series. And the other book I want to mention here is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Roche, which is coming out October 14th. This is the first book in a new high fantasy series that has been positively compared to the Throne of Glass series. And y'all know how much I love that series. If not, I love that series. And if this is along those same lines, which it kind of sounds like, and also it's been getting really positive reviews so far, I want it. I want it. Alright, there you have it. Those are the new October releases I am looking forward to, and the other books in my overly ambitious TBR. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great night, and I will have another vlog up soon, so I will see you then. Goodbye! Hello, my name is Kat, and today I'm going to be talking about... I lost it. Now this is an anthology. Whoa. And we're using the hashtag #BlackIceIceBaby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Edited by Stephanie Perkins and out November, it's not November, damn it, by Maggie Stiefvater, out October 31st, no, that's a lie, 21st, damn it. And that is everything. I have for this video today. It's getting cray, so I'll see you later. Bye! I'm so sorry. What the fuck was that?